Hi everyone, this is Mr. Bell, the Tall Math Teacher. Welcome to my video. Today I want to show you how easy it is to make a machine in the new version 2.0 of Polyup, where you can actually move objects in 3D space just by modding chips. First, I'm going to make sure that I'm at m.polyup.com, and for today, I'm just going to select Player. After going with Player, I'm going to click Get a New Play Code, and then Join Team Polyup. Now I'm going to go to the top left corner of the screen and hit what I call a hamburger. Press the hamburger and then create a machine. Let's give this new machine a name. I'll call it Move a Cube. And we're going to go with version 2.0 and create. So, now that we're in the new 3D world, what exactly do we do? Well, let's start by clicking the play button down in the lower right-hand corner. See it flashing down there in the bottom? That's the power button. Let's give it a press. So the cube moves 2 units in one direction and then 1 unit in a different direction. Let's press the power button again, and then the edit button down in the bottom right-hand corner. And now, let's click on that turtle and see what's going on inside. Now let's click in the pop-up window that says Turtle Chip, and we're ready to mod. Now let's click on the blue cube that we see at the bottom of the screen. Now let's pull out a Move Forward block and replace the Move Right block. Now let's click on the number 1 and unlock it so that our students can change this. Now we're going to click on the word Blocks at the top center of the screen. This is going to allow us to change what the students see and can use when they're modding this. Now I'm going to click on the number sign and bring out a 3 and put it down next to the 1 for the students to mod this chip with. Now we're going to click on the orange back button in the top left corner of the screen. Now let's press the play button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. And now see the power button on the controller flashing again? Let's press it. Alright, so now we've modded the cube so it just goes forward 3 spaces. There's no turn anymore. Now we need to turn off the controller by pressing the flashing button. Now let's click the up arrow on this orange box. Now inside the orange box, I'm going to bring out this yellow disc. So click the disc, bring it out. We're going to put it right about here for now, and I'm going to click on it. And then I'm going to really fine-tune where it goes by clicking inside the disc. Now that we're inside the disc, I'm going to do some fine-tuning on where it's placed. Let's click the number sign and put a 5 up in the X position. Put a 0 in the Y position and a 0 in the Z position. I'm also going to do something that's really important for later on. I want you to put a 0 right there. This is a memory, a triangle memory for this chip. And then I'm going to change the scale to 0.5. Now we need to press the orange back button up at the top of the screen. Alright, so now let's see what we're going to do next. And if you ever accidentally move the cube or a shape like I just did, you can go inside it and send it back to where you want. I'm going to go 0x, 0y, and 0z position. As long as I'm here, I'm going to change the scale to 0.5 again. Alright, let's hit the orange back button up in the top left corner of the screen again. Okay, let's go back to the orange box at the bottom of the screen, and instead of basic parts, we're going to click the right arrow on the right side of the box and go to advanced parts and grab the flag and bring the flag out and snap it onto that disc. We're going to ignore this message that pops up just for now, and we are going to go inside this flag, which is our goal. We're going to go to the goal chip, click inside it, Now we need to click on the blue cube on the bottom of the screen, and we're going to go to the Get Distance block down in the bottom right. So the Get Distance block is going to end up right there on Poly, and I'm going to click the Polypedia and actually view a demo that shows you how this works. So it'll find the distance between two shapes. So what I'm going to do is go click down below on the pink button at the very right, and I'm going to bring out a cube, and I'm going to bring out the disk. And this will find the distance between the cube and the disk. And now what I want to do is go to the true false button, the booleans, and we're going to bring out a equal sign, and I want this to be equal to 0, but here's a demo again. So 4 equals 4, and if you run this chip, 4 equals 4 will give you a true statement. We want our statement to be true. When it's all done, we want the distance to be equal to 0. And right now, the distance is equal to 5. So that's a false statement. This hasn't been solved. Since this is still unsolved, the students won't get credit for the goal chip. They're going to have to do some modding inside the turtle chip first. So now we need to hit the orange and white play button again down in the bottom right-hand corner. Now let's press the power button that's flashing in the bottom center and watch what happens. We still moved 3 ahead, so that did not activate the goal. Let's go inside the turtle chip, and this is what our students will see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this 1 and I'm going to replace it with a 3. Now I'll hit the play button just to show you what Poly's thinking. I'm going to go 2 units forward and 3 units forward, and hopefully that's going to hit the target for us. Let's hit the orange back button in the top left-hand corner. And now let's go for the power button again, down in the bottom center of the screen. And as you can see, we've now achieved this goal. The cube has reached the flag's up, all goal chips were complete. We're given a message there, and it's asking us to press the home button. But here's what I want you to do instead. Press the power button, and now instead of pressing the home button, let's find the orange and white pencil button in the bottom right-hand corner and press that. Now we're into edit mode. And let's go back inside the turtle chip and click inside this turtle chip, and we're going to change things up a little bit. We're going to click on the blocks button at the top center and drag out some more numbers. I'm going to give my students a 4 to use, and I think we'll also probably give them a 2 to use. So let's go back up to the basic number and we'll bring out a 2. So now there's a few more choices for them. And I will hit the orange back button up in the top left corner. Take us back to this, and now I am going to hit the play button down in the bottom right hand corner, and now the power button on the controller. And it's still in an unsolved state, so what we're going to have students do now is hopefully they'll know to click on the turtle button, they'll bring it up, and you can see right now that that 1 can be replaced. Let's replace it with a 2 and see what happens. Let's go click the orange back button, and let's hit the power button, and this time it's not quite there. It went 4 units total. Let's hit the power button again and go back inside the turtle chip, and inside the turtle chip let's replace this with a 4. Let's take the 4 and put it right there above the second move forward block. And now when I click Poly's going to tell the cube move forward 2 and move forward 4. That's a total of 6. Not quite what I want, but watch what happens when I press the back button and now the power button on the controller down below. This cube is going to move forward 6 spots. Unfortunately, it activates the flag. It went right through it, which meant at some point the distance was 0. And so it said, hey, you solved this problem. But not quite. This is a little bit of a bug that I want you to think about. Please comment down below if you think you have a solution on how to fix this bug. I will show you in the next video what I did to fix it. And it does involve that, like I said, the triangular memory that we put into one of the blocks earlier, and it involves changing that from 0. See if you can come up with a solution. Give me a comment below. Hopefully you like this video and maybe you'll consider subscribing. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter at TallMathTeacher. And in the future video, I'm going to show you how you can take this topic and apply it to middle school math, which is what I teach. I love using this for working with integers, adding and subtracting positive and negative numbers, and that's where we're heading in the next couple of videos. I'll show you how I use it. Have a great day, everyone. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and please follow Tall Math Teacher on Twitter.